Earlier in the series, I showed you how to grow veggies from seed. It's easy, and the story is available from our website to watch if you've missed it. Growing by seed can be incredibly cost-effective, but most importantly, it's incredibly rewarding. So now it's time to be putting them into the garden, but I'm not going to put them straight into the ground. I'm going to put them into raised garden beds. When it comes to growing veggies and herbs and these productive plants, you really have to do a lot of work on them. There's the planting, there's weeding, there's feeding, and of course there's harvesting. And when you're bent over double doing that, it can be a real strain on the lower back. So putting them into a raised garden bed makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of options out there, but the one I'm showing you is a simple flat pack system from Holman Industries that comes in two options, a 500mm square size or a 1 metre square. Made from a wood composite material, there's no rusting, no termites, and this material resists getting mouldy and grimy. Follow the instructions and the beds can be built in just 15 minutes. They're modular and easy to build. Now, each kit has some of this stuff. It's weed mats, and it's really important you know what to do with it. You can use it one of two ways. When you're first setting up, if you've got trees nearby that might provide root competition with your veggies, lay it across the base. It acts just like a root barrier. But if you don't, and it's a nice open sunny spot, well, lay it across the surface of the soil and plant into it. It acts just like a mulch, and most importantly, it suppresses weeds. It's sensational stuff. Once built, you need to fill the beds with soil, and the base can be the existing foundation soil from your garden, or even better, fill it with mulch. A chunky wood chip or green waste mulch is a perfect filler this time of year, and for a very important reason. It's light and easy to move. It'll break down, turning into a nutrient-rich soil, and it holds moisture in the soil much longer. Now, the most important soil is the soil that's on the surface. That top 200mm needs to be a really good quality soil. A nice sandy loam like this is going to be fantastic because these new plants are going to take off. And speaking of plants, it's a Mediterranean mix. There's parsley, there's tomatoes, we've got chives, we've got basil. This is going to be fantastic for summer salads. What makes this kit system so good is it has its own watering system that you simply lay out once it's set up. Lay it under the weed mat and plant into the soil. Hook it up to your tap timer and set the watering for every third day for about 25 minutes. This will deliver 10 to 15mm of water, encouraging roots to grow deeply into the soil, chasing nutrient and moisture down, toughening them up. Now, this is looking fantastic. It's going to need to be watered every day by hand for the first couple of weeks, just to ensure the plants don't get stressed, and using that Holman retractable hose is a great way to do it. After that, let the tap timer settings do their thing. They will sustain it right up until we get into some really hot weather. How good does this look? And you imagine those tomatoes with the beautiful sweet basil that's just germinating down here. In no time, we're going to be harvesting and making the most incredible salsas and tomato paste. Isn't that what smart gardening is all about?